Hi gamers, it's me, Future Fury. I am about to explain what's going to happen over the next 25 odd minutes because I kind of can't cut this around, and I just kind of want to upload it fully. So you're going to see gameplay that I've taken from a stream, which I will then inevitably turn into a highlights later, but don't worry. You're going to see a lot of just background content while I pose a hypothetical to my friend who I am playing the game with at that current time. While we were posing the hypothetical and talking about it, this, that, and the other, we weren't doing anything. It was boring. So I'm going to put content in the background. That is, I'm just trying to tell you, and maybe I'll do some funny edits. It's a cool hypothetical. I like the hypothetical. Fucking tell me what you would choose. Okay? Fucking... There. You can't say you don't understand what you're about to get into. 25 minutes of your life. Okay, bye. Love you. Also, one final note. Sorry about coughing and sneezing, but I just woken up and I felt like shit, and yeah. So just deal with it. How about you just deal with it? Stop being a fucking crybaby. Deal with it. Bye. Love you.
From the...
Oh. Good job. I didn't need to write it down. Last night I thought of an amazing hypothetical.
An amazing hypothetical.
It's not really amazing.
Not just any hypothetical.
It's an average, if not above average hypothetical.
Oh, okay. If it's perhaps above average, you may,
No.
you know, then you might have me interested.
So, here are the rules.
Listening.
You get to pick one. It will
What?
live forever. You'll find out in a minute. You get to pick one. It will live forever. You have to look after it. And the rest
Pokemon.
get killed in front of you. Not like brutally killed. Like
I'm still trying to guess what it is.
Disappear.
Just tell me what it is.
Number one. A real woolly mammoth. However, he's the size of maybe a large rat.
I've already forgotten the first principles that this was based on, so remind me real quick.
So, you have to choose one and look after it. It will live forever, no matter what you do.
I have to choose one, and then the others.
The others die
Yeah,
in
okay,
front of
yeah,
you.
yeah.
And I want to point out
But
they're all
not, like, in
sentient.
pain.
They know that you did this.
Oh wait,
As they disappear.
Wait. Okay. I'll save my questions now till the end.
Okay. So, number one, woolly mammoth, real woolly mammoth. However, he's the size of like a large rat.
He's the size of a what?
A large rat.
So a tiny woolly mammoth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to give you scale as well.
Yeah. No, I appreciate it. I respect it.
A large ant.
I'm simplifying for my own mind.
An ant, and it will be a random ant. It could be a fire ant. It could be a worker ant. It could be any ant.
So just
You
an
don't
ant.
know what you're getting.
Some random species. I would hope for a woodcutter ant.
The size of a chihuahua.
Oh fuck yeah! Dude. I think I'm already.
But you're rolling the
I'm
dice because you could get a
inclined
fire
to
ant, and
right
those
now.
motherfuckers are.
Yeah, dude, it's the size, mate. I'm not gonna worry about it getting loose and like biting me accidentally if it's the size of a chihuahua.
I'm not. No, but like, it's still long. It's like it's meaty.
Can you imagine how strong that motherfucker would be?
Exactly. Can you imagine how strong that
I
motherfucker
could
would be?
ride it into battle, bro.
Good job. No, you can't. It's the size of a chihuahua.
People ride horses into battle, and they're way bigger than chihuahuas.
What?
Anyway, next one.
Okay, so we've got woolly mammoth.
You're getting too hung up on my own.
Woolly mammoth,
reasoning.
size of
Yeah, I got
a
that.
large dog.
The size of a large rat.
Large rat, sorry, not dog.
Yeah. Right, who's doing
And random ant, don't know who it is, don't know what it is. The size of a chihuahua.
this? Yeah.
Number 3. A random pet from around the world.
A random pet from around the world.
Yeah, that gets taken away from their family and is yours now. However, it gains full sentience.
You said they were all sentient.
No, but as in, it knows that... No, they're not all sentient.
You
They're-
said at the start.
Yeah,
they were all
sorry.
sentient
I
and
should
they
explain
would know.
this. They are fully... They become fully sentient
I have been
if
basing
you
my
don't
mental
choose
image on
them.
based on that.
if you don't choose them.
Okay, but so you're saying they're not all sentient?
No, so
other-
the ant is
the
an ant,
first
the
two-
woolly mammoth is a woolly mammoth, but if you don't choose them, they gain sentience as they die.
to know that I killed them.
To know that you did
Feels
it.
like you might have tacked that on, but okay. I'm still gonna fuck with it.
No, bitch, I was thinking about this at 3 in the morning.
All right. So wait. So if I choose them, do
They
they
don't.
keep the sentience?
No, they don't
They
have.
don't
They
get
don't
the
have sentience.
The
Except for
the
this.
only one that keeps
So
the
far,
sentient
yeah. Is this
is
random
the third
pet?
one.
Is this
a random pet that could be anything,
could be anything.
from a snake to a lion.
If it's a pet, it's a pet.
If it's a pet, it's a pet. If someone's got it as a pet, it might be mine. Okay. Next.
No, it's not over. That one isn't over. It gains
Then
full sentience, so it knows. So it knows. Yeah. However,
It knows like a person would know. Like it just knows it can learn and grow.
yeah, it's literally yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
It can talk.
Not just sentience of what happened to it, like sentience of it can.
Full sentience.
It's a living being of. Full
Yeah.
Sentience.
It can also talk.
Right.
Full English or any language you want.
Yeah.
So you can decide that you choose what language it can speak. So you go, I want it to speak Elvish.
So I would. Oh, okay.
So you could have an Elvish talking snake if that happens.
I feel like the animal that I pick. Is that all the option?
There's one more option.
4. Not a one. Not a pick one of 3. It's
No, it's pick one of 4. I go the
Very
extra step.
interesting. Okay.
Right. The fourth
Wild
one
card.
is a ghost.
A ghost.
I don't believe ghosts are real. However,
well,
it's
not in
it's a
the
ghost.
traditional sense.
It's a fully you can prove ghosts are real.
Because I have one.
You have one.
In the traditional sense.
In the traditional sense, you have a ghost who will be your friend and will help you out and do everything. Like, they're your best friends. You could be sitting there. You could be sitting there and be like, "Hey, I don't know, you name him." Well, he probably has. He'll probably tell you his name.
He probably has a name. Yeah.
Yeah, or she. I don't know.
Well, it. Yeah.
It.
The ghost.
The ghost. You'd be like, "Oh, flick the light off for us," and be like, "Yeah, sure, bud." I'll just flick it
So it
off.
can interact with the real world.
Yeah, yeah. To an extent, it can't lift buildings. Same as like it could normally, you know.
So to the same extent it could have as a human.
Yeah.
And can it choose when to do that and when not to? Could it also just
Yeah,
like
it could just
float
float through
the wall if I
walls.
wanted
Yeah,
to?
yeah, it's a ghost.
Right, and so the ghost. What were the first rules about the ghost? Sorry, it just is a ghost that I can.
It just is a ghost.
It just is a ghost.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
he's my friend and he does stuff for me. Right?
Yeah, yeah. But when you die, you become a ghost for somebody else.
In someone else's potential story.
And you basically become you could become their bitch.
So then I become the ghost bitch potentially if I'm picked, or I would then also just like if I'm not.
It could
picked,
you are.
Beforehand, I would then.
No, no,
just,
you
like,
are
know that I didn't
100%.
pick
You
my
are.
die.
No, you are 100% being somebody like a ghost for somebody else.
I'm just gonna hang around being the ghost until someone picks me, basically. Like.
No,
and
you
I
are
become
instantly.
their
The second you die, you wake up, and the same thing that happened between you and your ghost happens between you
so
and somebody
I am
else.
nothing. I get to exist as a ghost when I die, and then wait for someone else to do it.
No, you are
It's
instantly.
It's instantly I die, and then I'm in someone else's shit. Like.
And you don't know how they're gonna treat you. You don't know how it's gonna be. You have to do whatever they say.
So I'm bound to them.
Yep.
As their ghost bitch until they die.
Yep.
In the same way that the ghost would be bound to me that I picked.
Yep.
Yeah, that one.
You wanna go for that one?
Yeah, that one.
So you're gonna somebody's
I mean, look,
pet
okay,
at random.
so I was gonna pick the pet, right?
Yeah.
But the problem is, if I pick the pet and it gains sentience and the ability to talk, right?
Yeah.
It's gonna be pissed that I took it from its family, dude.
No,
And it's not gonna want to hang out.
It's
and
gonna
chat about-
understand.
It's not gonna want to smoke bud and walk down the alley
No.
talking about fucking.
Here's the thing, though.
One, let's discuss like the meaning of life.
See, this is where you
because
should have
that's
asked questions.
How you imagine a pet.
So we should have
but
asked
instead-
questions.
What?
Because you're not picking him, it's gonna die. It's gonna be taken away anyway. And it would have, because it had full sentience, it would have known that you picked it and you saved its life, basically. And in fact gave it a longer life, because it will live until you die. So it could be grateful. And it could be from a fucking...
On the other hand,
it
it's
could
a
be
random pet.
Yeah.
So it could be something useless and stupid like a snail, or I like snails. No flame on snails, but like they're useless as a pet, you know. Like it would be like, even if it could talk, it would be like, "What's the dirt taste like today, bro?" Like, you know what I'm saying?
But it's a snail that literally lives forever. You can't crush it.
Why would I want to?
No, but like You know what that means?
It means I've got an indestructible snail
Yeah.
that can talk.
Yeah, imagine the shit you can do with that.
Yeah, imagine the shit I could do with a fucking ghost that is bound to my bidding.
It's bound to you. You're gonna be the worst ghost owner, bro. The
I
fact you
never
used
said I didn't
bound.
want to just chill with the motherfucker. I never said I had evil intent. I'm just saying who wouldn't want that?
Yeah.
I ain't running the risk. If it was like, if you just said dog that can talk, right? And I also forgot about the other bit, about the dying bit there. But
Yeah.
I'm like, I did forget to ask questions, you're right. But if you just guaranteed me a dog that could talk, and then adding on that bonus bit at the end, like knowing that I would save his life and shit, all would have been pretty hype, and I would absolutely have gone for that one. But you said random, so it's also that gives me the ability for cool shit. But I think on average, it's either dog or worse.
But can you imagine getting a like
So
high
I
rolling?
deem
Can you
ghost
imagine
to be
high
above
rolling and getting a lion that's fully sentient and is now basically in your debt?
Yeah, it would be sick. It would be sick. But again,
I think that would be
ghosts.
cooler than a fucking ghost.
See, I think it would. I agree with you. I would actually rather have the lion than the ghost. But again, you said random.
It is random.
My life ain't known for high rolling.
Yeah. What do you mean? You always fucking high rolling. Wow, I've seen you, you cheeky bitch.
Yeah, except on my okay, except specifically on.
Maybe
on,
you'll high roll on this pet drop.
I guess there is like no downside to it, huh?
Yeah,
Because
there
even
is
if
a
you do get a
downside.
wank animal, it's still sentient and can talk.
Yeah, I think
It's
that's
still sick.
I think that's what I was so surprised at
No
how
one
quick
would
you went
ever
for
pick-
Ghost.
Well, because again, speaking pragmatically here, the ghost is still the superior option
Right.
because it's random, and
But it's a random ghost.
yeah, but it's bound to me. You keep
Yeah, but I don't
forgetting
think you
that it
understand.
doesn't matter if the ghost is a dickhead. It has to do what I say.
No, no, it doesn't.
Yes, it does. You literally.
No, I said
it
it's
did.
your friend.
Well, then he's not going to be a dickhead, is he?
Well, but if you turn around and like go murder that man, it probably
do it.
no.
No, he'll do it.
No, he won't.
Because you said he has to do.
No,
what I
you
say.
have to do it.
What do you mean?
When you're a ghost, you have to be bound. But
Yeah,
the ghost that's to
but
you is
that
just your
ain't-
friend. It's just somebody who's like, okay, I won't kill this guy, and I'll hang out with him.
I'm lost now. Whose ghost
He's
life
your
are we
pet.
currently in? My pet.
He's basically like a pet. It's
My
like
pet's a ghost
it's
now?
like it's no, you fucking dick. It's the same as the ghost is the same as like having a pet.
Can we step back?
So you can tell it to do like I can tell my dog George to stop shitting on the floor. It's
Yeah,
not
but
gonna
all George
stop
is
him.
gonna do is lick your toes.
Exactly. I can tell him to stop and he might keep doing it. He doesn't. He isn't bound by me. He doesn't have to do that. It's the same as the ghost. It's just when you become a ghost.
Okay. No. You said the ghost was bound to me.
Man, I'm glad I am
That was
streaming.
the selling point.
I'm fucking so
That was the selling point
glad
of the
I'm
ghost,
streaming.
mate. The selling point of the ghost. was
You,
that
yeah,
you
that
would
might be the
do
selling point that
what I
you
said.
got out of it.
Because
But
why would I have a ghost that was just there to be a dickhead?
no,
I just had a
there's a
ghost,
chance that he could
again,
be. He's
you
your.
said
He's gonna be
random
your
ghost, right?
friend. It's a random ghost. However, you know he's gonna be your friend.
When did you ever say he was going to be my friend?
At the very beginning, when I said this. God, when I edit this hypothetical video, I'm gonna fucking send you an exclusive copy.
I hope you'll be exposed for the fool you are.
But right, we're gonna go. So the ghost
You
is
make a pact to me right now
sure.
that if the evidence exposes you,
Sure.
you have to leave it in.
Yeah, 100%. I will, because
And
I'm gonna
if
leave
not-
it in anyway. It's content.
Fair enough.
So
It's a win-win.
the ghost is your friend. If you ask it to do things like go turn the light off and this, that, and the other, it will do that because it's your friend. It's like, yeah, sure, dude, but it's not.
So it'll
bound
do things
by
within
you.
reason.
Yeah, it's not. Listen, it doesn't have to. You could go, hey, can you turn the light off? And it can sort of be like, no. I'm out here scaring kids. Go away.
Okay. So, right. First of all, so you thought of this last night. in the early hours of the morning, right?
Yeah.
While I was at work.
Yeah.
Right. What 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 was the selling point of the Yeti? Why would you ever pick the Yeti?
Where was there a Yeti?
Not a Yeti, sorry. A mammoth. I went. I went. I did
Your
association.
little
I
web
did
of
association.
lies.
I went from fucking mammoth to giant to Yeti for in Skyrim. Like,
Right. So, well, the point of picking the Yeti.
why would you pick the Yeti the size of a rat? Like, it's cool, but why would you ever pick it over the other stuff?
Science and money.
Science
You have
and
the
money. You don't
only
think I'd get more
fucking.
science and money out of the other shit?
You have a Yeti. A Yeti. Fuck. Fuck you. You have.
Dude, it would be cool to have a Yeti.
It would be cool to have a Yeti. Right, fuck the mammoth. It's a Yeti now.
Alright, it's a Yeti now?
Yeah, I like the Yeti now.
I'm more about the Yeti, to be honest.
Still
now.
the size of a large rat.
He's still the size of a large rat.
Yeah.
But does he? And he doesn't gain sentience, so does he? So he'll just be a normal Yeti, being all like
We don't know what Yeti sentience has.
That is true. That is true. Perhaps we could teach him.
Yeah. Might have the
Our
ability.
ways.
But yeah, like the science aspect and the money aspect of owning that.
What was the other ones?
Random ant, size of a chihuahua.
Oh, dude. Right. Okay. When do I actually have to pick? Do I have to lock my answer in?
No, you can ask me any questions about it. This is content.
Right.
If you want to do this for an hour, I'm down.
I mean, I am having fun.
I have a bunch more hypotheticals. But yeah, ant. Question about the ant.
So the ant doesn't gain any sentience either, right? The ant would just be an ant.
He's just
Any
an
random ant, but it would be like the size of a dog, a small dog.
Yeah. In my mind, as much as it didn't have sentience, it would still know that, like, it's a pet and you're its owner, so it wouldn't like just instantly run away. It would probably.
I was
you
gonna say I
could
wouldn't have to keep it in a case.
No,
like to just so it doesn't run away. Like,
yeah, like you can.
It would like walk down the street with me.
The same as like a dog. Imagine all of these like a dog.
Okay, so it's the same level as like as a trained dog, except for the random animal and obviously the ghost.
Yeah.
Who would just be right? Okay, so a Yeti.
Do you want me to run through this one more time?
No. Let me just make sure I've got this together. Okay, so a Yeti, the size of a small rat.
Yeah.
Or big rat, sorry.
Yeah.
With the similar sentience to a dog.
Yeah. No. Similar sentience. The exact sentience.
With the exact sentience of a
Yeti.
Yeti.
Yeah, I forgot we did the Yeti. Yeah, the exact sentience of a Yeti, which we do not know.
Which
because
it's just whatever
do
they
not
are,
exist.
Yeah, well, hey, dude, you don't say it. You don't. You've never seen one.
Move on.
As much as you can say.
Move
on. An ant the size of a small dog, Chihuahua type.
Mm-hmm.
And it has the same sentient dog.
Yep.
Okay.
Number 3.
A random animal
Random
from anywhere
pet.
in the world. A random pet. Somebody's pet from around the world.
Yeah.
And it gains full sentience and the ability to talk.
Yep. In any language you choose.
In any language of my choosing.
It doesn't have to be a real language.
Just a language fleshed out enough to exist.
Yep.
And any random ghost of any human being ever that has died. And he would be like my buddy, but is not necessarily bound to do anything I say.
Yeah. However,
we would exist as friends.
However, when you die,
and when I die, I become somebody else's ghost friend.
No, you become someone's ghost bitch. I
become the ghost bitch. I become bound.
I think that's where you got confused.
That's where I got confused.
You become bound to this person.
That's where I got confused. My final answer that I would like to lock in would be
any other questions, because remember,
remember,
all of the others gain sentience and die before your eyes.
Yeah, that's okay, because that's going to happen anyway.
And
No
by
matter
ghost,
which one I pick, that's happening to the other 3. So if I
Mhm.
pick the dog that gains the animal, the pet that gains the sentience, and the ability to speak, I'm definitely getting the most bang for my buck, right?
yeah. So what I'm saying is they have existed in front of you. All of these things have existed and then cease to exist. Like they turn into dust. Like you can't then
Yeah,
take
Thanos
the
them
body
all-
of the
Thanos them
Yeti
away,
and use
bro.
that.
Yeah.
But it does mean that the ghost is now completely gone.
What?
So because you now have proof to yourself that the afterlife exists, because a ghost was just in front of you,
Yeah.
and you've just taken the afterlife away from the ghost.
Yeah, but I've got a talking fucking pet, bro.
Talking tortoise, bro.
I've got a talking fucking X.
I,
With full human level, perhaps.
so is
even
that final
greater
answer?
sentience.
Final answer.
Well, it has to be. How does anything else compare to that answer?
Yeah,
Please.
that was my pick as well.
It has to
After
be,
I
right?
went through it, that was my pick.
Yeah, doing.
I
the
hum
full-
and hard between
I
the
got
ant.
well confused about the ghost thing.
I hum and
but
hard. I hum and
putting
hard
that
between.
aside,
I hum
it
and
has
hard about the ant, because if I could
Dude, I love
train
ants.
it, like ants can lift so much more than like
I
an
love
ant
ants.
that
I was
size
gonna pick the ant just
could
because I
lift
like
an ant that size could lift a fucking house. Like it's a strong motherfucker. You could do a lot with that ant, and I was torn. I personally was torn between the ant and the random pet.
Yeah, for me it would be between. Even though I love ants, it would be between the pet and the ghost still.
Yeah, I mean the ghost
The
is
only
cool.
like the ghost thing. Now that I realize, that
Imagine
the ghost
being
is
known
my
as the
friend and
person-
I'm the one that's bound. That is a bit like doo-doo ass,
Mm.
you know, because like, again, that takes the whole thing away from like he can just be like, dude, you're taking this a bit
Match
far. We're just
found.
buddies, like, you know, I ain't doing that.
Yeah,
which
but
would really fuck me over because he's still this ghost friend that I have.
but
you
that's
know?
the thing is like. But I think I had
But then
about the ghost.
and then I die and I become a ghost bitch, and it's like, well, hang on,
That's the thing is like
this sucks.
with the ghost one, I was thinking to myself like, you then the route I would take it is I would then be known as the guy who proves ghosts are real, because there's no way I'm not sleeping on that. I prove 100% that ghosts are real.
Would you sleep? Would you sleep on the talking pet, or would you like take? Would you like?
What do you mean?
I mean, would you like go super big with it, or would you try? Would you be like, yo, you can like, you know, obviously, you know, you're your own person. You're sentient and that. So
Oh,
talk
what,
to
with
whoever you
the-
want. But I
yeah.
would advise to like, you know, keep it on the down low and maybe just talk to like the odd person that we know is chill.
Oh, with the pet, I'll come
Like,
to the
that's
pet in a
what I would
minute.
say.
I'll come to the pet in a minute. But
Oh,
with the
okay.
ghost, I would prove the ghosts are real, this, that, and the other, and like all of this shit. So I would become known as the guy. Like everyone in the world will then know who you are, right? Everyone in the world will know
Yeah.
that you're that guy. So when you die, and you come
Everyone
back
will
as
know
a
you're the guy that
ghost,
proved ghosts exist.
yeah, and you come back as a
That's
ghost,
okay.
the person is more than likely going to know who you are. And when you tell them, I think you've got a better chance of them maybe treating you with
You might be right.
respect.
You might be right. A better chance, perhaps. A better chance by a little bit, right? However,
I'd say by
I
a
think
pretty
on the
big
grand
margin.
scale of it, if you're gonna get some right, there's two. When you have.
Well, you know
something
what? Here's something you
it's
could do. You
bound
could
to
not
do your
explain to
will.
him. You could not explain to him. You could just say that I'm here to haunt you. You don't. I never said anything about explaining the situation to the guy who's now your bitch. You could go their entire life without them realizing that they're in charge of you, by just being a dick to them.
Oh, that's a potential. Yeah, but then if they ever figure it out, if they
Yeah,
if
it
they ever
swings
say-
and roundabouts.
If they ever go, hey, do that, dude, for like, will you do that? And I go, yes. Like,
Yeah.
and after a while, they realize that like I've never said no to a single request.
Yeah.
Yeah.